Hey guys, and welcome to my 23-week update. So today was super busy. This morning I had my 5K at Stanford for Lucille Packard's Children's Hospital, and it was really awesome. This time last year I did the same 5K and I was dragging last year. I know by my first or second mile, my feet were absolutely on fire and I was so miserable. So even though I still need a lot of conditioning if I'm ever gonna actually run then it's gonna take some time. And honestly, I'm just, like I've told you guys before, I'm not really a huge fan of like running and all that kind of stuff. I like low impact exercise a lot more. I love like the elliptical and swimming and things like that. So I don't really ever picture myself being like a runner, but it was a really good cause, and it was a really nice thing to measure the amount that I've come in a year's time. And even though it hasn't been a year since I've been on keto, it was just really awesome to reflect on how much I've changed in a year. And it was really emotional because I had given up on myself, and it was just really nice to be there and know that I had made so much progress just in the last couple months. So as you guys saw in my previous video, I had a really upsetting thing happen, which wasn't a huge deal, but for me, it was kind of like my rock bottom with my weight loss. And that was when I went to pick up my race shirt for last year's race, and I ordered an extra large, and it was a men's, and it was skin tight. So I told you guys about that in my video. So this year I ordered a large, and I was a little nervous about it, and I didn't want to set myself up for failure, but I knew I had, lost over 60 pounds. So I ordered the shirt, and I was really excited when I went and picked it up, and I actually have it on now. And it was just really awesome that it fits and even has some extra room, which is really exciting. So I pretty much went from like a 2X to a regular large, which was really awesome. So it was just kind of an emotional time reflecting on all that. And again, I know I tell you guys this all the time, but I really couldn't do this without you. So I just really appreciate all the support. You guys are seriously you guys keep me going every single day, and I really appreciate it. Also, today is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. My dad definitely made me who I am. My heart is so deeply in tune with my dad. I just love him so much. And Dad, I know you're probably watching this, so happy Father's Day. I love you so much. So let's go ahead and get to my 23-week weigh-in. Hey guys, and welcome to my 23-week weigh-in. 223.8. So that's a loss of 1.2 pounds for the week, and a 23-week loss of 65.2 pounds. So I'm really excited to hit the 65-pound mark. And gosh, it's just so crazy to me. I'm just really excited. And really, I honestly have to say that the further along I get, the less I really do focus on the number on the scale. I think it's really awesome to just use as a tool to see how you're doing, but I love just seeing how my clothes are fitting. And even today when I was running, I was looking at my shadow on the ground, and I'm like, who is that? So it's just these little things that are so much more fun than a number on a scale. I have had a lot of questions about recommendations if people start seeing stalls in their weight loss. And from what I've read, the main things that most people try to cut back on if they're experiencing a stall is cheese, caffeine, and peanuts. So that's just a tip if you are starting to stall a little bit. Now for me, I cannot cut those three things out completely, but I can definitely cut back on them. So everything has to be livable. So just remember that if you are experiencing a stall. So, there's going to be ups and downs, and not everything is going to be perfect. And it's good to remember that. So let's go ahead and get to this week's Keto Spotlight. This week's Keto Spotlight is on Leslie, also known as lazy_keto on Instagram, and I will have her information linked below. I highly recommend for you guys to follow her. She is one of my favorite people from Instagram, and honestly, she feels like a family to me. I mean, it's just crazy how people that you've never met could be so impactful in your life, but she is just such a stand-up woman, and she is just so generous and kind and supportive, and honestly, it's just this community that is on Instagram that I had no idea was there, and I'm so glad that I know about it now, and I highly recommend it for anyone who is on a weight loss journey, because the more support, the better. So let's get into Leslie's stats. She's 30 years old and 5'2". She started the ketogenic diet February 1st, 2015 at 178 pounds. She currently weighs 158 pounds, which is a total loss of 20 pounds. So thumbs up to Leslie for losing 20 pounds and also getting into the 150s. So one of my favorite things about her is that she provides all the ingredients about how to make all kinds of different recipes that don't take a lot of work. They're really easy, realistic recipes, so definitely check out her page. I asked her what her favorite foods are, and again, these are on her Instagram, so if you want to see the recipes, check that out. So her favorite is her soy sriracha chicken, which includes soy sauce, sriracha, minced garlic, sweetener, sugar-free ketchup, and red pepper flakes, and that looks amazing. Also, one of her favorites is her Big Mac salad. I asked her what her recommendations would be to someone who is new or starting keto, and she said, "Don't make it difficult on yourself. It's way too easy to get overwhelmed. Keto can be super simple and still delicious. Trust the process. Patience equals results." And boy, is she right. The only person who really ends up failing is the one who quits. And there's going to be ups and downs. And like I said before, it's not always going to be a perfect process. So, as long as you guys keep trying and day after day you wake up and you just try to do better than the day before, then you're ahead of the game. So don't give up, keep going, and I will see you guys in my next video. So real quick, I wanted to announce the winner of the 1K giveaway, and that is KetoAng. So go ahead and message me with your mailing address, and I will send that right out to you. Thank you everyone for entering, and be on the lookout because I will do these from time to time because it's really fun and it's just my way of giving back and showing my appreciation for you guys. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys soon.